or Change for Animals Foundation is an organisation hell-bent on making lasting animal welfare reforms throughout the world.
Ceva was founded in 2012 by 4 individuals. We were all working together for a big international animal welfare organisation, and we felt like we were kindred spirits.
Where they can't do it alone, they team up with other NGOs to forge strong alliances to effect change.
Ceva strives to help organisations be the best they can be, and so we do have projects of our own, but we also work in partnership with different organisations around the world. One of the things that Ceva does, our flagship campaign, is working to end the dog meat trade in Asia. So this is a really horrific issue at all stages. It's not just because they're dogs, it's because every stage of the production, the breeding, the transport is just horrific on all levels, and we have to end it. We have to end the trade. At the bottom of most animal welfare issues, the problem is human behaviour, what humans do. So by working with humans and working to change the way that humans think and feel and how they behave, we can really change the world for animals. So this is what it's all about, or it should be all about. Humans and dogs living together, enjoying each other's company in a life without fear or pain. And for many dogs, they don't have this opportunity.
I was really surprised when we heard we'd been nominated, and I'm really pleased for all our volunteers, because they work so hard here looking after the casualties. There's no way we could run this place without them, and they're such a special bunch of volunteers, and they give up so much of their time, day and night, to be there for the wildlife. I'm just over the moon.
Established in 1996, East Sussex Wildlife Rescue and Ambulance Service provide a frontline rescue service for wildlife casualties who, unlike domestic pets, don't have owners to look after them.
It's taken a long time to get to where we are today, starting from me doing voluntary work with various organisations like the Fox Project, the Badger Groups, the Bat Hospital, etc. And then more and more people started contacting me direct, wanting help. And with so few organisations and facilities, my workload just spiralled out of all control.
The team can now handle more than 200 cases at any one time, from birds to foxes to deer.
Being able to open our centre here back in 2010 was brilliant for us, because we were able to then register with the Royal College of Vets as a veterinary practice. We've now got 3 vets that work for us and come in as and when required, and having people like Mike available to come in and help us deal with casualties here means we can provide a much better quality of service to the casualties that come in for care. It's real difficult sometimes not to build up a bond with the casualties that come into care, because you've got to say goodbye to them at some point. So you really try to step back from building up a relationship with them, but inevitably the longer you have a casualty in for, the more attached you become to it. But there is nothing better than seeing that animal run off back to the wild or fly off back to the wild, and it gives you a real sense of achievement.
The team were all really surprised to find out that we'd been nominated as a finalist. It's been an extremely challenging few years to get to this point, so it was perfect recognition for all of the hard work the team had put into in terms of launching the project.
Nikki Stevens founded the charity International Aid for the Protection and Welfare of Animals in 2009, based in the UK and Borneo.
Our project is based in Borneo, in an area called Kota Kinabalu, and our project provides a lifeline to the thousands of stray dogs throughout the region. I first visited Borneo in 2008, and it was during that trip that I witnessed the hundreds of stray dogs that were struggling for survival on a daily basis.
Up against the odds, and often being told that they were fighting an impossible task, the charity did not give up, and their efforts were rewarded when they were handed control 4 years on.
So I spent the next 4.5 years liaising with the government and the mayor and the veterinary department to campaign against stopping the previous inhumane methods of population control and replacing that with our humane neutering program. So we finally found out that we've been successful in being able to take over management of the dog pound in late 2013, and then we actually started our project in July 2014, and since then we've neutered and given much needed veterinary care to hundreds of dogs that would otherwise have been left to suffer on the streets.
Nikki's team now neuter over 100 dogs a month, while providing additional care to strays, wounded dogs and dogs with skin diseases.
In terms of the Borneo team, they're just beyond proud. I mean, this has made front page news across Malaysia. They're extremely proud to be a finalist. And even the mayor of Ceva has actually contacted our project manager to say how proud he is that his country has been recognised in terms of trying to take that step forward in terms of animal welfare.